Hello to Tualatin. It is time for another edition of Tualatin Tiny Tot Tune Time. So we're going to get started the way we always do with a rousing rendition of the Hello song. And it goes like this. It goes, hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Now everybody clap your hands. Come on and clap your hands. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody point up high, point up high, point up high. Now everybody point up high. Come on and point up high. Okay, en español. Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Estoy bien, muy bien, y espero que tú también. Now everybody wave hello, wave hello, wave hello. Now everybody wave hello, 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 hello. Okay, we've said hello. It's time to get our bodies warmed up for story time. So we're going to move around a little, stretch out a little by doing a song called Hats and Pants. And then we'll do a verse called Shirts and Shoes. And whenever I say hats, you want to put your hand where your hat would be. So you're going to go hats, and then whenever I say pants, put your hands on your pants. Shirts and shoes, same thing. So you'll get to move around a little. So we'll start with hats and pants. Okay, so this one goes like this. It goes, hats and pants, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hats and pants, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hats and pants, hats and pants, hats and pants, baby, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you've probably heard that head and shoulders, right? But we're doing a clothing theme today, so hats and pants it is. We'll try that one more time now that you know how it goes. Hats and pants, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hats and pants, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hats and pants, hats and pants, hats and pants, baby, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do one more verse. Now we're going to do shirts and shoes. So go all the way down and touch your feet. So shirts up here, feet down there. Okay, shirts and shoes. Shirts and shoes, baby, 1, 2, 3. Shirts and shoes, baby, 1, 2, 3. Shirts and shoes, shirts and shoes, shirts and shoes, baby, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try it one more time, a little faster. Shirts and shoes. Shirts and shoes, baby, 1, 2, 3. Shirts and shoes, baby, 1, 2, 3. Shirts and shoes, shirts and shoes, shirts and shoes, baby, 1, 2, 3. Nice job. All right, we are warmed up, and now it's time for a song all about getting dressed. Because even if you're not quite here yet, at some point in life, you are going to get dressed yourself. Yep, you're not going to have mom or dad putting that shirt on or trying to squeeze those pants up your legs. You're going to do it all on your own. And if you're already there, let's celebrate it. All right, so we're going to sing a song called I'm Getting Dressed Myself. It goes to the tune of, The Farmer in the Dell. Okay, so it goes like this. I'm getting dressed myself. I'm getting dressed myself. Hi-ho, I'm growing. Oh, I'm getting dressed myself. Okay, so we're going to get ourselves dressed. What do we have to start with? We got to put our undies on, right? Those go beneath everything else. So let's start with the undies. Okay. I'm putting my undies on. I'm putting my undies on. Hi-ho, I'm growing. Oh, I'm putting my undies on. Okay, so we got undies on. What should we put on next? I usually like to go for a shirt next. So let's put a shirt on. Okay, so that way we won't be too cold. Okay. Putting on a shirt, I'm putting on a shirt. Hi-ho, I'm growing, oh, I'm putting on a shirt. Okay, we got shirt and undies. What's next? How about we put on some pants? Yes, always a sensible choice before you go outside. I'm putting on some pants. I'm putting on some pants. Hi ho, I'm growing. Oh, I'm putting on some pants. Okay, we got a shirt and undies and pants. How about we do some socks? Okay. I'm putting on some socks. I'm putting on some socks. Hi ho, I'm growing. Oh, I'm putting on some socks. What would you put on after socks? Is there something you might put on top of those socks so the socks don't get all wet when you're walking around outside? Yeah, let's put on some shoes. Okay. I'm putting on some shoes. I'm putting on some shoes. Hi ho, I'm growing. Oh, I'm putting on some shoes. Okay, one last thing. It's Oregon. You should always bring a jacket because you never know. It might be 50 degrees out or it might be 80 degrees out. So prepare yourself. Put on a jacket. So we're going to put on our jackets. I'm putting on a jacket. I'm putting on a jacket. Hi ho, I'm growing. Oh, I'm putting on a jacket. Nice. Okay, now it's time for us to celebrate one particular piece of clothing, or rather, I should say, two particular pieces of clothing. Your shoes. We're going to sing a song to the tune of This Old Man. And it's all about your shoes and the amazing and wonderful things you can do inside of them. So we're going to start out by singing about running shoes. So can you get ready to run? Get ready. We're going to do it right now. Okay, here's one foot. Goes like this. Here's one foot, here are two, both are wearing running shoes. So I run, 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 run across the floor. That's what these new shoes are for. Okay, so we did some running. What should we do next? How about stomping? Are you ready to do some stomping? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Here's one foot, here are two, both are wearing stomping shoes. So I stomp, 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 stomp across the floor. That's what these new shoes are for. Okay, we did some stomping, we did some running. How about jumping? Yeah, let's do some jumping. Okay, some jumping shoes. Here's one foot, here are two, both are wearing jumping shoes. So I jump, 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 jump across the floor. That's what these new shoes are for. Okay, one last one. Let's get some twirling going on. Yeah, some twirling shoes. Are you ready? Here's one foot, here are two, both are wearing twirling shoes. So I twirl, 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 twirl across the floor. That's what these new shoes are for. Yeah! All right, it's time for my favorite part of Tiny Tots, where I get to share one of my favorite books with you. And I've got a great one today. But before we do that, let's check in with our bodies and make sure that we're ready for stories. So we're going to start out by checking with these. What are these? Your ears. My ears are ready to hear. My eyes are ready to look. My hands, I clap. Now in my lap, it's time now for a book. And I bet this gentleman right here is familiar to many of you. This is Pete the cat. He is one of my favorite cat characters out there. And this book is all about his 4 groovy buttons. Okay, this is by Eric Litwin and illustrated by James Dean. Look at all those groovy buttons. Okay, let's find out what happens in Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Oh, pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? We had 4 and 1 popped off. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3, because 4 minus 1 equals 3. And there he is. I think Pete's going to be upset. Let's see. Did Pete cry? Nah, goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my three groovy buttons, my buttons, my three groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Let's see, I think I see 1, 2, right? Let's see if that's right. 2, because 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Oh, goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my two groovy buttons, my buttons, my two groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? I think I just see 1. 1, because 2 minus 1 is 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my one groovy button, my button, my one groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. Now, how many buttons are left? I don't think I see any buttons. Let's find out. 0, because 1 minus 1 equals none, right? Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? Sweet, his belly button! And so he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. He's always got such a good attitude. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. And that is the end of Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Might be my favorite Pete the Cat story. All right, it's time for today's Lit Bit. So this is for the big people. Big people, listen up. The Lit Bit for today is actually less of a literacy moment and more of an update on library services. So I wanted to make sure everybody knows that all materials now are fine-free in the Washington County Library Cooperative. So anything you check out, be it children's materials, adult materials, DVDs, you will not accumulate fines. That does not mean that you don't need to bring the items back. We will send you a nastygram if we do not get the items back. So we do expect them to be returned, but you won't be charged the 25 cents a day or the $1 a day or whatever the fees used to be. Now we want to take away that barrier, so no fines. Also, we are currently constructing a makerspace in the library, and if you've been in for curbside pickup, you can see all of the dust and plastic sheeting and everything, so it's pretty exciting. Some libraries are starting to open up. We have to wait until that project is over because when you have cement cutting going on in the library, it's just not conducive to good library service. So once that project's over, we'll be able to look more earnestly about opening up. So there's your 2 cents, your library update, and hopefully we'll get to see you soon in the library. All right, that was fun, and now it's time for us to sing our goodbye song. And we always sing goodbye with the song that I think is about the happiest song on the planet. So sing it with me. I bet you know it. It goes like this. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Okay, best part. Put them all together. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, pat, pat, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, pat, pat, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, pat, pat. Hooray! Yeah! I will see you next week. Have an awesome week.